Yeah, Bam Adebayo, he just dropped 83 points. Yeah, it's no BS like that. That's real. Like that actually just happened. And if y'all wasn't watching the game, I would say the first 3 quarters, it was legit. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't even really watch the game. I watched the fourth quarter. I watched a little bit of the third and the fourth quarter. I literally saw on my feed that Bam Adebayo started the game off with 31 points in a quarter. Smooth. Lots of NBA players, they start off hot like that in the first quarter. That's nothing uncommon. I could think of the top of my head. Clay's done that. Kevin Love's done that. Just random. Luca does that almost every game to start the season. A bunch of players be doing that. But then he had like 50. I don't know if he had 51 by half. I can't remember. It's either 51 by half, but definitely in the third quarter, he's at 50 plus points. Smooth. I'm like, this shit is crazy. He's gonna break Braun's record. Braun's record is 61 points. 61 for the Miami Heat franchise. So I'm like, cool. He's gonna break that record. Then he gets to 60 points. I'm like, he's really about to beat Braun's franchise record. And that's fine. Bam is a Miami Heat. I'm gonna say Miami Heat legend. Let's just say that. He's accomplished a lot in the Heat. For just the franchise, he's gonna be remembered. Especially now, bro. So that's what happened. He beat the 61 points. And I was like, damn, there's no way. He might go for 70. He hit 70. It's the fourth quarter. The Heat are up 20 points. He's still in the game and he's still taking shots. And I was like, there's no way this nigga goes for Kobe's record. Sorry. And he did. And the thing is, a lot of people was not fucking with this performance. And I don't blame them, to be honest. Like, this is a Mickey Mouse 83. Don't get me wrong. Bam is talented. Awesome player. Disrespected player. Underrated player. He wasn't even an all-star this year, I'm pretty sure. Right? He was an all-star. I'm not even going to look that up. I don't think he was an all-star. I think it was literally Norman Powell. And that fourth quarter was the most comical basketball I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even joking. That was the most comical basketball. They were literally feeding him the ball nonstop. They were in bonus. He was trucking Wizard players to get a foul to take free throws to get the record. There was a possession where I think he took 2 or 3 threes. He just launched it because they would send 3 at him in the perimeter and he just fucking took it anyway. And don't get me wrong. I'm fine. I'm cool with players going for high, like, scoring games. But the thing is, you want it to be in like a flow state because there's some players that they literally had to sit out and they were going for a high scoring game. I could, two that I could think of. Man, I just don't want to say anything incorrect, bro, because like my memory's a little foggy. I don't know. I'm not even gonna list some players right now, bro. It's not even about that. There's a lot of players that they literally go on these heat checks. They'll have 50 to 60 points and they sit out, but they're in flow state of the game. They sit out because their team is probably blowing the other team out. But this shit was fucking nasty. Nasty work. Seeing Bam hijack threes nonstop in one possession. And then what's his face, man? He just won the dunk contest. Keyshawn Johnson, he intentionally misses a free throw so Bam could try to get the rebound and put it back up. I'm not joking. Like, dead ass, that's what I was watching. Wait, hold on. We could actually pull this up real quick. Not even gonna play the sound, not even trying to get that copyright. But guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Bruh. But that is crazy to think now. When we bring up the most points scored in a game, Bam Adebayo is second. Just saying, from now on, Bam Adebayo is second. Wilt's 100, Bam's 83, then we do Kobe's 81. It is what it is. I'm happy for Bam though. I'm very happy for Bam. I think was it no, it was 2 seasons ago. It was Dame, he had a 70-point game, D Mitch had a 70-point game, Embiid had a 70-point game, Luca had a 70-point game, and everyone was complaining like, oh, like these players are scoring too much. Like the league is just too offensive oriented and all of that. And then we get this nigga Bam on a Tuesday night dropping 83 points. That's crazy. The NBA is a funny sport, funny product. But like I said again, I'm not hating on this performance. Shout out to Bam. He's talented as fuck. And good job to him for breaking not only the Heat's franchise record, we're making NBA history. Shout out to him. But at the same time, that fourth quarter was the most Mickey Mouse comical basketball I've ever seen for a nigga. Sorry. Let me excuse my French. For an NBA player to put up a record. That's about it. But let me know what y'all think. If you're a Heat fan, kudos. I literally, that shit was funny. I'm not even gonna say much. That was funny. Very entertaining. That's all I can say. It was just entertaining. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to be part of Don Clan. But yeah, love y'all boys, bro.